2025 is around the corner, and there are three brands that I want you to pay attention to in the upcoming year because I think they're going to make a massive impact on the creator economy. The first brand that I want to talk about is Spotter. You're familiar with Spotter. I made dedicated videos about them. Their whole purpose is essentially taking and licensing the back catalog from the creators and leveraging that position to hopefully make more money over the time that they own the licenses for. And in return, the creators get cash up front that they can leverage and invest in their creative business. Recently, Spotter really started to go heavily into SaaS world, so software as a service, and they started to provide the services in Spotter Studio, which allows you to go and as a creator brainstorm the ideas for the upcoming video, plan for the thumbnail, plan from the hook, really think about different details within that video, which is super useful. The reason why I'm making them the brand to watch is, first of all, as you can see, their impact has already been massive, right? Between 735 brands being impacted in the creator economy and 940 million distributed from those licensing opportunities. The big thing is that Spotter is directly tied to the growth of the creators and their business. It's in their best interest to go and figure out how to help creators grow. I've met their CEO, their chief product, their chief technology officer. I met several of their team members. Everyone lives, breathes, and loves the creator economy. I feel like this team will not stop at anything to figure out both how to keep growing their company. They all need to get paid, they all need to get rewarded for their work. But the impact that they're going to be making on the creator economy, I think, will be positive in every single iteration of their product or services that they offer. Will they continue growing SaaS? I think that's a possibility because it gives them better valuation, better ability to go and attract outside investment. But also, if we think about the fact that they already started to work in different angles, they went and sold the minority stake to Amazon. And now Amazon has access to a lot of the products and services that Spotter offers in that environment. All these ads popping up, Jesus Christ. Tell me, Christmas, that's what's happening. With that investment, with the partnership with Amazon, there are a lot of opportunities through which Spotter can help creators grow their business. It can be merchandising and product by leveraging the data that Spotter has and what Amazon can offer from the Amazon Basic brand line, or just in general from the data that Amazon has. Participation of folks like Mr. Beast and his Beast Games, Markiplier and his TV show, the Pasta Queen and her TV show, all being on Prime. Prime can become an interesting play for some of these creators to test the waters of more, higher, more mature production level content that can potentially find its place outside of the YouTube algorithm or TikTok or Instagram algorithm, depending on the type of creator that they are. And there's so many potential opportunities to leverage the investment from Amazon, the knowledge and understanding of the market, and their passion and love for the creator economy, that I cannot see that model not succeeding as long as Spotter keeps their, head in the game and the money on the ball, and them and their eyes on the ball. So they essentially need to just continue being focused on what got them here in the first place and what made them such a great brand, which was that deliberate focus on helping creators grow their brand. So from that perspective, I think Spotter is my number one choice for one of those brands to watch. I think they're just starting and there's going to be a lot more coming from them in 2025. The next brand that I think will make a massive impact on the creator economy in 2025 is Mythical. You would probably know Mythical if you've watched some of my videos about them before, but primarily think about them as the production company founded and now behind Rhett and Link, their Good Mythical Morning, and a handful of other shows, specifically like now in the cooking genre. That's what they're kind of like pursuing, which is not surprising. But also think about Mythical Society, which is their kind of like direct membership website. Think of Patreon, but just fully owned by Mythical and specifically focused on Rhett and Link. And also thinking about their podcast and a lot of other things that they're doing from the production perspective in helping other brands that they're investing through their investment fund to grow, like the Tri Sisters. I think that's the one. I think they're ladies from Canada, right, who are like kind of like in the DIY construction remodeling style content. So this is their bread and butter. They also do merchandising. They do a lot of interesting things. And one of the big ones that they've done and announced recently is the fact that they helped Sean Evans and the co-founder of the in hot ones. I don't know why I keep forgetting some of these brand names. It's just like too much information and it's been a long week. But essentially, they co-invested into the hot funds as hot funds decided to go independent and went away from BuzzFeed. When it comes to the fact that Mythical primarily is focused to continue on grow their own internal brands. The fact that they've been also continuously investing into other creator brands that help them grow, they help them develop their more mature business models around their merchandising, around different products and services that they offer, live shows. Again, I've met their investment team. They're very brilliant people and they have a lot of interesting ideas when it comes to how they can continue to grow Mythical. So, from that perspective alone, I think there's a lot of things that they can accomplish, but also if I start leveraging and looking back at like, years of content and experience that you can see from Red and Link historically, you can quickly tell that between their show that they launched on their personal channel, between all the different smaller production things that they're starting internally and hire essentially other creators to go and partner with them, there's so many different ways by which Mythical will essentially create like a business model for other creators to follow. So I don't think necessarily their impact will be just from investing in channels. What I really look at Mythical as is this like beacon of light, this company that you would want to model your business model against because they really deeply understand the creator economy. They understand their viewers. They understand the viewers of different niches in which they're expanding. So that power and that knowledge will essentially show a lot of other creators like, hey, if that's their niche and they're primarily focused in like the cooking area and more kind of like, I would say casual engagement with their creators, what if you have very specific like finance channel, right? And there's certain things that you want to really cover and you really want to dive into the financials of different companies. It might be opportunities for you to model how your business works and how you then go grow your business and maybe invest in other smaller channels in your niche and leverage your experience and expertise to help them grow in the same way as Mythical does it. So, because of this, because of all this experience and how well Mythical leverages their experience in helping other creator brands grow, they're my second creator brand to follow and watch out for in 2025. The third brand that I want to talk about is Smooth Media. You very likely never heard about Smooth Media. I don't even think I made dedicated videos about them, maybe a short here and there. Smooth Media, the most kind of like renowned place that you would know them from is Publish Press, because Publish Press, although it's positioned as kind of like Colin and Samir brand, operationally it's fully managed by this company. And you can see some of the other creators over here. They are also leveraging, primarily from what I've seen so far, it's been newsletter based products where Smooth Media essentially works with the creators to develop a newsletter offering so that then the creator can continue to grow the value that they provide to the audience. They're kind of like this operational backbone, operational partner that supports the creators. The reason why I'm so interested in Smooth Media specifically, that's another one of those examples I'm biased. I kind of like pick the brands that I think will make a big impact, but also I pick them because I met the founders. I spoke to them. I know the kind of things that they care about and the kind of things that they worry about. And I truly believe that their core values are very much aligned with what creators require for them to grow. And because of this, when I think about some of the operational support that they've been providing, they have a lot of opportunities in 2025 to continue to grow their influence, work with more creators, and potentially even offer them more bigger solutions through all the different permutations of services and products that the creators might need help with. It's important because I help creators with operations and I enjoy that subject, but it's still very rare and kind of like niche type of support that creators get because creators primarily leverage people that they know, their management team, and those areas. And unfortunately, those people rarely come with operational background or financial background, so they don't know necessarily how to fully set up like a proper business around that creator brand. So companies like Smooth, again, might not individually have the massive impact on the creator economy because Smooth will work with more creators. I'm confident about that. And I wish them to work with as many creators as they can support. But it's really about the fact that they're one of those companies that set the model, again, similar to what Mythical does, but now specifically in operational support. And they're going to be one of those companies that are in the background. Essentially, you might never hear their name, see their faces, or know who they are, but they will be critical in helping creators execute their business. And because of this, I think Smooth has an opportunity to be very impactful and inspirational brand in 2025. And just as you thought, those are the only three brands. I do have a, you know, bonus brand that I want to mention, but for very specific reason. The bonus brand that I want to mention is Yes Theory. I'm cheating. Technically, they're not like a creator brand, they're actual creator or group of creators. The reason I want to bring them up is I am again biased. Yes Theory are exciting individuals, they're great guys. I think a lot of their content is very interesting. But it's exactly the type of content that they make is the reason why I want to put them on this list, because next year, 2025, they're officially turning 10 years old. They're at almost 10 million subscribers, I think 9.3 by the looks of it. So hopefully by, I think summer is when they started uploading. By the summer of 2025, they hit the 10 million mark. They're 10 years, they released their book, they do all sorts of exciting things. I like his theory because when you look across the media today, the media landscape is very now driven by impressions and clicks, almost like similar to how any internet company is, right? It's all about the stories that will garner replays, reshares, Twitter discussions, Instagram discussions, like whatever, right? Media realized that most of those stories are negative stories. So you see, anytime you turn on the TV, someone got killed, this place got destroyed, these people are at war, these people are essentially going after each other, suing each other. There's so much negativity in the media that groups like Yes Theory and the kind of their content are much needed palate cleanser, because when you watch Yes Theory content and as they travel around the world, what you notice as a trend across all these videos is how similar people are. How they're all the same, they all want the same things, and most commonly they're very nice and good people. No matter the part of the world, how developed it is, what kind of background that the person who they kind of like put in the spotlight in the video has. It's all about the fact that naturally human beings are very kind individuals. And it's nice refresher and a reminder. So I really enjoy watching Yes Theory videos. And because they're turning 10, I wanted to put them on this list because I want them to continue and do it for another 10 years, because I'm so tired of that negativity and across some of these other media places that I want more folks like Yes Theory to grow, to be out there, to help remind people like, hey, mass media will always point out negative things because that's what garners clicks. But in reality, the majority of it is quite fine. People are nice. They're not trying to sue or kill each other every single day. People just want to live their lives. And their lives are beautiful. Their stories are beautiful. So this is why I love Yes Theory and their content. Highly recommend to every one of you to go watch and subscribe to them. Let's help them get to that 10 million subscriber mark. And yeah, those are my 3 plus one bonus brands to watch. Look out for Spotter and their impact and influence on the creator economy through the data, SaaS, and like Amazon partnership driven approach. Consider Mythical and how they invest in other creators and how they set that business model that other creator companies can follow to develop multiple different brands within the creator economy, within a specific niche. Watch out for Smooth Media and similar kind of companies who will help support the business operations for the creators. And hopefully, let's find more positive channels like Yes Theory to remind us that life is great, life is beautiful, and you just need to make sure you look close enough and you don't pay attention to all that noise around it. So I hope this was useful, a little bit of a yearly annual wrap-up video. I will see you next Saturday. Peace.